Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to Betrayal in Antara for what should be the end of Chapter 7 and the beginning of Chapter 8. The gang's all here, and we are standing at the gates to the titular city of Antara. This has been a long time in coming, so I'm really glad that y'all are here with me tonight, because I am super excited to find out what happens next. Of course, when last we left our adventure, the imperial consort had just been escorted inside, or was about to be, by some guards who were acting pretty sus. Not 100% sure what's going to happen next, but we've sorted through. I don't think we're going to need this stuff. And I know that one of you left a comment on YouTube, actually, advising that some of these things that I was trying not to get rid of, that I was carrying around, I could hide in some of the abandoned houses and things that we've been coming across. And yeah, it did take me a while to figure that out, but for anyone who's using this as a walkthrough, especially if you're just joining us and this is your first episode, well, first of all, if you're not already watching on YouTube, after I upload the VOD, then you can find the whole playlist over there on my YouTube channel, and you will see that I have only recently confirmed that items do not disappear from treasure chests or from abandoned houses if you drop them in there. So that is really useless. Or useful. Useless? What did I say? Useful. And yes, thank you. That was you. Thank you. No, what's useless is things like this. This sack is absolutely going to disappear when we transition to the next chapter, which is about to happen right now. Let's crack in.
If His Highness and the rest of you will wait here, the captain will be with you presently.
I don't want to wait here. It looks like jail.
Honor guard?
What's going to happen?
Wouldn't be surprised if we were here for quite a while. If I was captain of the guards, I'd have questions too.
That's fair.
Question us. But we rescued the consort. We didn't do anything wrong.
No, we just knocked out a bunch of Imperial guards, escaped from their custody, evaded them again at the headquarters of a covert military group, aided rebellion in our home province, destroyed an Imperial bridge, and then showed up on their doorstep with a kidnapped foreign dignitary. Why would they possibly want to question us?
Well, when you put it that way.
You already know the answer to that question, Master Escobar. Perhaps you wouldn't mind answering some of my own.
Captain.
I am relieved to see you well, Your Highness, and am most interested in hearing anything you can tell me about your abduction. But first, I think it prudent to have you examined by our court mage, Collier. Well, just as a matter of form, of course. I'm sure you understand.
Very well. I'm sure Garzrem would insist that Marshu do the same. The sooner we get this over with.
Now then, I believe you were about to answer some questions. What was the consort's condition when you found him?
He was in a magical sleep or enchantment of some sort. Aaron brought him to, then we got out of there as fast as we could.
How convenient for you that the consort was unconscious at the time of his abduction and so cannot identify his kidnappers. Perhaps your plan went awry, and you decided to pose as his rescuers to avoid detection.
Oh,
It
bite
was
me.
nothing like that.
Or the conspiracy could run deeper. You could just be the tip of the iceberg. So many possibilities. So many questions. And I intend to get some answers.
We intend to fully cooperate with you, Captain.
Oh, I'm sure you will. One way or another.
We're offering to
Seat
help.
of power for generations, the Imperial Palace is an elaborate structure dedicated to glorify the first family of Antara. Built
Yeah,
by
no, not
Emperor
me.
Valorian to represent his consolidation of the Empire, the palace has become a monument to excess, expanded upon by every emperor or empress since.
Like Jeff
When the
Bezos' DC
subgates are
mansion.
open, anyone may enter to request an audience with His Highness. Today,
Unlike the
however,
mansion.
the subgates are closed. Today is the ceremony to present the consort to the Imperial Court.
Yeah, I feel like this is the betrayal.
I feel like a prize sheep on fair day.
Nonsense. You look quite the gentleman. Now, stop
Ooh.
fidgeting and relax.
I'm about to see the Emperor, and you expect me to relax?
Oh, there you are. Don't you both look handsome?
Why aren't you dressed? The ceremony is about to start.
I'm dressed.
Couldn't they find you a gown, or something?
Why, yes, I believe there was some mention of gowns. They changed their minds.
But Kalen, I wouldn't be surprised if the entire Shira will be there.
Then we'd better get going before all the good seats are taken. Coming?
As they filed into the hall, the captain of the Imperial Guard kept a stern eye upon them.
Snake spawn.
I thought for sure he was going to lock us up, even after questioning each of us in private. Good thing our stories meshed.
That's easy when you're telling the truth.
I know, but I still didn't think he'd believe. Wow!
I think I see some seats over there.
It's funny, they're like, I think I see some seats, and then it shows the 3 thrones up on the dais.
Hell yeah! All rise for His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Justin the Valorian V, Guardian of the Cloak, Champion of Harmony, Favored of the Triune, and the Princess Aurora Valorian, daughter of the Emperor, heir to the Imperial Cloak, light of the Empire.
Interesting that their symbol of office isn't a crown, it's a cloak.
Prince Gosrin Calabunk, second heir to the throne of Shale.
The Chalen prince entered, closely followed by his honor guard. The crowd buzzed like irritated bees, every head craning to see. The hall fell silent.
This is it. This has got to be the betrayal.
My Emperor, I bring you greetings and salutations from my father, King Calibank of Chale. Unfortunately, his health would not permit him to travel.
Where is it? Where's the betrayal?
Your Majesty, before we proceed with the formalities of the betrothal ceremony, I'd like to acknowledge 3 of your empire who did a great service for Chale. These individuals fought adversity and suspicion to ensure the safe arrival of my brother, thus preserving not only his life, but my family's honor as well.
Ooh.
May I present to your Royal Highness William Escobar, Aaron Cordelane, and Kalen Usher.
Oh my goodness, we're getting recognized?
Sir, by your leave, I'd ask them to stand and be recognized.
They really look like they don't want to be.
The Kingdom of Chale and the Calibank family are in your debt.
Well, that's
The
nice.
Emperor directed his penetrating gaze to each in turn, finally granting the trio a brief nod of acknowledgement. William took that as a signal to be seated, and the others followed his lead.
And now, Your Majesty, Princess, ladies and gentlemen of the court, and good people of Antara, may I present Feril Calibank, third heir to the throne of light, beloved of the kingdom, Prince of Chale.
He cleaned up well.
Your Majesty, I bring...
The consort's eyes bulged as he fell to his knees, desperately clutching his neck.
This is it.
Suddenly, he threw back his head, and from his gaping mouth a gaseous purple column
that's a
swirled
wraith.
upward, coalescing into a hideous, ethereal form with a sphere of whirling energy visible within.
Oh
Some
no.
of the crowd recognized the form.
By the 3 faces, it's a wraith!
The wraith lunged toward the Emperor, but the princess, rushing forward to her consort's side, intercepted it. The wraith engulfed her, then disappeared down her throat.
Whoa.
Moments later, it erupted forth again, with a second glowing sphere visible within.
Oh.
The wraith streaked toward the Emperor, but a sudden shimmering barrier repelled it. The shadows worked in tandem, maintaining the shield while weaving a snare for the creature. But as the wraith bucked against their magical net, it loosened the shadow's hold and slipped free. The wraith cast a smoldering look at the shadows, unable to break their shield over the Emperor. With a terrible hiss, it turned and fled from the palace.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The game just crashed to desktop. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. It's already glitched out twice because when I tried to start it up the first time, it hung up on the loading screen from the main menu. But remember, at the end of, was it chapter 6, I think, after we saved the consort, remember that it tried doing that as well. And we got it on the second try. So, and actually, that's a good question. No, technically her sword does not still work because she has a new one. The Wraith slaying broadsword is here in this bag. So, I don't know that it would do us much good. Like, I don't think it's going to change what happens in the cutscene if she has that weapon with her. But we'll see. Bear with me as we go through this again, because it's like with the cutscene at the end of chapter 6, where I'm afraid that if I click past it, we'll miss the whole thing because it doesn't just go in sections.
And now,
Oh, I can skip it in sections. Oh, okay. No, this works. Ooh, you can see it is not wanting to cooperate. Oh, no, wait. He's like using telepathy or something. I think this is actually meant to look like it is. That's not image flickering. Okay. Yeah.
The Shadows were powerful mages handpicked to safeguard the Emperor. They took
just
their
like all
business
of us.
seriously, so when the captain of the guard told them he was holding suspects, the Shadows came. The Shadows said nothing, but William, Aaron, and Kalen understood and opened their minds to them. The
Like
Shadows
that guy
were
from
not
Total
gentle,
Recall.
nor cruel or brutal. They were direct and efficient.
My head feels like a faro drum.
The last time I felt this bad, at least I'd felt good the night before.
Hey.
If that's what it's like to submit to a voluntary probe, I'm sure glad I didn't have anything to hide.
Well, at least this cell has more class. We must be moving up in the world.
What I want to know is how the Wraith got into the palace. This place is filled with alarms, wards, and protective spells. An ethereal thing like that should have set off every warning.
Don't look at
Fair
me.
enough.
I never saw anything weird about the consort. Then again, I wasn't really looking. I'm learning as I go, remember?
You will come with me.
I guess we will.
Where are you taking us now?
Quiet! He will see you in there. Mind your tongues.
The three companions were startled to find themselves face to face with the Emperor himself. They quickly regained sufficient composure
Yeah, happy birthday.
to drop to their knees in the prescribed manner.
As near as my advisors can determine, the consort had some sort of reflecting shield inside him. It kept a bubble of mana around this wraith, sustaining and blocking detection. They've never seen anything like it before. At least we know why the consort was abducted. Your claims of innocence in that matter ring true. I'm told that one of you, however, has seen these things before. Tell me.
Kalen recounted her experience in the woods with the wraiths. The Emperor listened intently, questioning details and probing for more information.
The mindlessness is temporary, Your Majesty. Soon the princess and the consort, drawn to the souls around them, will lash out with unnatural strength and fury.
Advisors have already put Aurora and the consort in stasis outside the normal flow of time. They hope this will forestall the transformation until we can find a way to reverse the process.
Oh yeah, good
Reverse it?
point. I hope so.
Your Majesty, my father is a mage. He said the only way to save a victim is to destroy the wraith before it consumes the soul.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I've sent word to the Triune. The most learned of all three arms are on their way. My advisors will help them try to find a cure. But sometimes a physical assault succeeds where intellect fails. The thing that hurt my daughter is out there somewhere. You've faced these creatures before. I ask you to do it again. Will you help me?
We'll do everything we can, Your Majesty.
Yeah, absolutely.
In that case, I think we should start in Nathby.
Why there?
Though I didn't think of it at the time, reliving the attack during the mind scan made me realize something. I had thought our ship attacked by pirates or guild strong-arms, but now I'm certain that our attackers were after Gregor. He had forewarning that the consort was going to be kidnapped and was killed to silence his tongue. If we can find out who sent that ship and the Griffin, we'll know who's behind this plot as well.
And he may lead us to the Wraith.
Good. My men will escort you to Genui. Find this thing. Destroy it. Save my daughter.
When the Emperor said go, you went. They left within
That
the hour.
panel
an
right
armed
there is
escort
very Lord of the
clearing way
Rings.
before them. They rode hard, stopping at posts along the way to trade their tired horses for fresh ones. Finally, after days of riding, they reached Genui. The guards reclaimed the Emperor's horses, saying their orders were to return to the palace immediately. William, Aaron, and Kalen watched as the Imperial guards disappeared into the pass. Once again, they were on their own.
But at least they're alone together.
Looks like our packs are full up. We'll have to leave something else behind.
What in the... Oh, this is the money. Okay. Okay, well, actually, I think this will be fine because we'll have access to this cash while we are in this chapter. It should just be on a bag on the ground. No! So much money. Oh, no. Where did it all go? Oh, no. Oh, well. Wow. Okay, well. It is what it is. We still have 5,000 burlas, and hopefully that's more than we will need because everyone's wearing what I have been assured is the best armor in the game. They have the best bows. The only thing that we really need is a better shield for Kalen, and I'm sure that we will have an opportunity to pick that up. Okay, well, let's see where we are. Breland, whoa. Okay. I thought he said let's start in Nathby. That's a long way from Nathby. Okay, Well, we've got a lot of exploring to do, and we're gonna start here. Okay, first things first, let's get the lay of the land, I guess. I also want to double check and see what the skill cap has become. Okay, it is still 80. I'm actually okay with that because we still have a few different areas of magic here for Aaron that are not at 80 yet, and this chapter will hopefully give us the opportunity to get there. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, it has gone up to 90. It has gone up to 90. I was looking at the, where it says current value and then previous value is what I was looking at. Maximum values become 90. Okay. Well, still. And yes, you would think that we had to come through Nathby to get here. I guess they said something about a pass. Maybe they went from Darby and, like, went through the mountains? Or from Keth or something? I don't know. Oh, and there is a better bow, you say. Well, we will keep an eye out for that because, if William gets a really cool sword, then I think it's only fair that Caitlin gets a really cool bow. And maybe, just maybe, we will also find a really cool staff before the end of the game for Aaron. Okay, I'm going to check the shop first. And it is a bowyer. Oh, Hunter's Hutch. Oh, well, okay. We can buy the Ridgewood bow if we need to. I'm going to hold off on that, though, because at the moment, I think we're pretty good on, like, arrows and stuff. We even have extra over here that William's been holding on to, so. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, oh, we're in such a hurry. We've got to go. We have to save the princess and find the wraith. We're going to take these horses with us, though. Bye. Whoa, that guy is, like, really looking at me. Oh, this makes me hungry. Let's see. Any free stuff? Oh, he's just, like, right here in a big way, but you can't click on him or interact with him. It's just very odd. Also, this is giving me very strong, like, Heroes of Might and Magic, like, 1 and 2 vibes. The music, the atmosphere, the art style, the way that this is, like, in a different layer. Oh, we don't need to rest. I want to see what you have to buy. Fish and chicken. It's like Long John Silver's in here. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Large locked normal chest that does not appear to be trapped. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't had to use this in a while. Ring of Welcoming. Come on. Really? There we go. First try. Yeah, the Janoli theme is much less threatening. Okay, we are mostly good on Sen water. I hate to leave that behind, but what we can do is I am going to trade out the 7 shovels we have, or the shovel with 7 uses, for the one with 8. I do hate to leave that Sen water, but also, there we go, that gives him a full stack of 10. We can leave these lockpicks instead. We'll take the Sen water with us, we don't need the rope, and then this stuff will still be here if we need to come back for it. Okay, well, let's... Oh, there's 2 shops. I was about to say let's start knocking on doors, but let's go in here first. Nothing? It's been a while since a shop or an inn had free stuff laying around. Rude, honestly. Okay, Fidali leaves, Razor Cup Nectar, Sen Water, Steadfast Tonic, and Herbal Powder. The Fidali leaves could be important because we do have 10 Fidali paste. That's all we have, but we haven't really needed it in a while, so... But I do notice that they did not sell ale. I have to get it from somewhere else. Well, okay, let's start. Let's start a new chapter and see what Breland has to offer us. A group of men stood on the doorstep, their voices raised in anger. I say let's shoot it and be done with it. But Carl says he doesn't know where it is. Well, you've got to find it before it does any more damage. William approached the angry knot of men. What's the problem? One of the men spat. Damn Trarang's gone crazy. Stole Vero's baby and ran into the woods. Probably gonna eat the kid. Ooh. We have a stolen baby as our first side quest? Okay. Also, I note too, check this out. It's like Januli has its own, what would you call this? Well, its own, like, UI, basically, for this. The wood paneling. Before William could knock, the door was thrown open and a distraught young woman rushed out. My baby! She screamed and ran down the path through the village. Okay. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. A big man with a red, angry face opened the door. Well, what do you want? He snapped. We were just wondering what all the commotion was about. None of your business, and none of theirs either, the man yelled, and slammed the door in the trio's startled faces. Oh, this door was open, half torn off its hinges. Looking inside the room, Kaylin saw overturned furniture, closets emptied haphazardly of their contents, food splattered on the floor and walls. This place has been trashed, but it doesn't look like the work of human vandals. Must be the terrain. A withered old man opened the door. A silver film covered the pupils of his eyes.
Yes, he quavered. Who is it? What is all the commotion?
Aaron explained. We are travelers. There's a lot of activity in town today, but you should be safe enough.
Ah, that is good. Won't you come in for a minute?
The man paused, then added,
All of you.
The threesome entered the cottage, following the old man. Aaron noticed a small ball of intense light floating a few feet in front of the man's eyes. It drifted down to a chair, the man's eyes tracking it. He sat, and the ball of light zipped out from under him just in time to avoid being squashed. Is that some kind of lightning bug? Asked Aaron, intrigued by the light's behavior. The man laughed like dry leaves rustling.
No, this is my little seeing eye light. Twink, say hello to the gentleman.
The little light pulsated, and Aaron asked, Are you a mage?
Yes. That is, I was. Once I had the power of fire. I could weave a curtain of energy until it was bright enough to blot out the sun. But power has its price, as you can see, and as I could not. I would not curb my gift for the sake of my eyes. Over the years, both my magic and my sight failed me, until now all I can create is all I can see, and vice versa. After a life spent in brilliance, drink is my one light in the darkness.
Kalen asked, Are you in any pain? To which the mage replied,
Not much. Oh, my eyes do burn with dryness most days. Sen water helps, but it is costly.
I knew before I clicked that button that we're meant to give him some sen water. Okay, yeah, it's going through the same conversation. So, let's see. Since we have a bunch of free sen water that we just picked up, and also we're pretty good on it, let's give him some. Ooh. The flask of sen water slipped into the mage's hand. Perhaps this'll soothe your eyes. The mage poured some sen water into his hand. Tipping his head back, he trickled a few drops into each eye. He sighed with relief.
That was kind of our guests, wasn't it, Twink?
The light danced around the mage's head.
But what can I do for you?
Aaron chewed his lip.
Well, yes?
William interjected. Sir, my friend is a mage, a novice. I'm sure he's trying to think of a polite way to ask you if you'll teach him some of your magic. The mage considered.
I don't know. The risks are high, as you can see, and as I could not.
Aaron grew impatient. Yes, I know. You already said that, but I'll be careful, really, and it's not like you have to teach me anything dangerous. Please?
Ah, youth. Always think they know what's best. All right. I'll show you the basics. Even a fool couldn't hurt himself with that much.
William couldn't resist. Well then, Aaron should be all right. Aaron ignored the remark since the mage had already begun his instruction. The mage conveyed a surprising amount of information in an hour, after which the man grew too tired to continue, and the companions bade him farewell. Twink followed them to the door, then returned to alight in the mage's upturned palm. On the way down the path, William asked something that had long been puzzling him. Aaron, why is it that whenever a mage teaches you something, it always takes about an hour? Aaron considered, then shrugged. You know, William, I have no idea. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Ooh, well, his spellcasting went up by 1. Oh, and he got 12 points to his fire skill. Check that out. So we already in one fell swoop have surpassed the maximum for this chapter. And I am guessing, based on the fact that we are now at 90, if 100 is the likely maximum for all skills, then if this is chapter 8, assuming that it goes up by 10 again in chapter 9, then that holds with my theory that either chapter 9 or 10 would be the end of the game. So if it goes up to 100 when we get to chapter 9, I'm guessing chapter 9 is the end. We'll see. Ooh, that unlocked some spells for us, though. Of course, fire, area, range, create. Oh, it's going to take all 5 of them? That's the first time we've seen one that took 5. Lava sphere? Well, you don't say. Okay, I'm just gonna sleep here like this, because we went in all the houses, so. Yeah, I can't imagine. Sounds like some kind of, you know, ball of red-hot magma spell. Maybe, perhaps. God's willing. Alright. Just wanted to check around behind there. Don't see anything. Now this is going to go off a little further into the woods. Okay, let's see if maybe we can catch that Trarang. Now the Trarangs are like the little blue dudes, right? Yes. Okay. Anything over here before we go at it? No? Okay. Alright. It's a training battle. It's our first fight with the gang back together. So, let's get started. Whew, boy. We have a lot going on. There we go. That'll last 10 phases. Surely the battle shouldn't take that long with all 3 of them against one blue monkey. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what protagonists do, right? They didn't say it was urgent. Like, the Trarang captured a baby, but, like... Let's see. Well... I'm not seeing a baby, like, lying on the ground or anything. Could have been a timed quest. Maybe there's nothing here because we didn't pursue it fast enough because we decided not to go for it right away. Maybe it, maybe it put the child somewhere. You know, for safekeeping. I am absolutely not worried about, like, spending money at the inn. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, okay, here we go. So we did do something. The woman met them at the door, her baby clutched tightly in her arms. Okay, good, she did get the baby back. She could hardly speak through her tears of joy. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You saved my sweet little baboo. My sweet baboo? Is this Charlie Brown's sister? Oh, Cor, bless you. Our pleasure, ma'am, William replied gallantly. The woman thrust a small velvet bag at William, hopefully not containing the baby. Here, please take this. It's a pearl. I want you to have it. Please. The young mother broke down in tears again. The companions took the pearl and removed themselves from the scene of the emotional reunion. Okay. The florid man sat on his stoop, drinking whiskey straight from a jug. He glared up at William with reddened eyes. You did it, didn't you? You killed him, he said, his voice halfway between a growl and a sob. I found him when he was a baby. He'd fallen from a tree. I took him home and made splints for his tiny broken legs. I named him Mook. Kaylin put her hands on Cal's shoulder. Cal? Did we learn this guy's name? You should have returned him to the forest when he was healed. Tears rolled down Cal's face, and he brushed them away angrily. I couldn't. His own kind would have smelled human on him and torn him to pieces. Kaylin patted him several times, then took her hand away. You did what you thought was right. But a creature of the forest can't change its nature. I know. Why did I have to save his life just so he would be hunted and cut down like a... The man's voice broke. Like a wild animal, William concluded. The three friends turned away, no longer able to bear the sight of Cal's grief. Okay, so now we're piecing the story together. Ooh, looking inside the wrecked room, Kaylin saw the villagers already hard at work, cleaning up after the Trerang's destruction. And that's the mage. Yeah, we may have missed something. Maybe. There could have been a way to maybe save the baby and the Trerang? I don't know what it would have been, though. What would we have done? Because... I don't know. Maybe if we had some kind of... like a sleeping potion, or the way, like if we had the nudberries, like we gave to that Grulf, where we mixed it with rations, I think is what happened, and it calmed him down. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, maybe we could have used an item and, like, used it on the Trerang. But also, the fight was, like, the line where it ticked over into an encounter was quite some distance away from the little guy. I didn't have much chance to click on him or do anything. I kind of feel bad about it, though. Well, we don't have a banana, unfortunately. If you guys have any ideas that we could try, I can load it really quickly because, of course, that battle goes super fast. And it automatically saves right before combat, so I could attempt something else. I'm just not sure what it would be. Oh, you can't? Okay, well that makes me feel a little better than I guess, just because, like, I would hate to miss something, but also I do feel bad about it. Yeah, sometimes life is just needlessly cruel. See, I was thinking we still had some nutberry roots, and maybe if we combine them with rations, we could throw it out there or something, but it actually makes more sense that you can't save him. Well, that's all for Breland, I guess.
Shh. Listen. I thought I heard pebbles falling, like someone missed his footing.
An ambush already? This close to town? Can they not see it? Well, they were distracted by the Trerang. Nobody's looking down this way. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's mercenaries. Mercenary archer, mercenary archer, mercenary archer, mercenary. Okay, so you are the one who doesn't really matter. Well... Kaylin's gonna have to go into melee on this one, I think. And let's see. Let's debuff you. Miss, miss, miss. Really? With Unseeing Eye on? Okay. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to repair her sword. Oh, well, she didn't actually use it, did she? She used her bow. I should still do that, though. Okay. Let's put it on you. This is not terrible, actually, just because this is going to give Kaylin a chance to grind some skills. So, with all three of them in the fight, once again, I'm hoping that the battles will not be as grindy. They will not be as tedious. Let's just, I see that guy coming down this way. You have a bow too? Wait a minute, aren't you the non-archer? He's the non-archer. Still has 75 archery skill. Okay, whatever. Well, let's try Unseeing Eye. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot, but yeah, it's just a hobby. There we go. I see I'm trying to get some clearance now. Go after him, Kaylin. Let's see. Where's Imperious Passage? That's it. Okay. There we go. Now we can cast spells even if this guy comes down here and hits us. Oh, of course he ran away. Of course he did. Ooh. That guy's got magic arrows, apparently. There we go. One down. They have a lot of health. Thankfully, we have a lot of Sen water. Let's see. Let's see. What have we got that would really greatly inconvenience you? What is this spell? Oh, Nullify. That's right. We didn't get to try it in battle. Dispels all temporary magical effects from target and target's equipment. Look at it, though. For a second, it looked like something with spread wings, and I was like, did we learn a fly spell? Like, when did that happen? No, we're back up to where we have 10 ranks of spells that need to be increased. Let's just do the tried and true. Get this guy off our boy. Come on, Kaylin, come down and get you a piece. Boom. Haha. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Okay, can William get up there? Maybe, maybe not. But we know who can. He's... Oh, I thought he was going to run for it. I'm very surprised. Go after him. After him! Of course she got right in his way. Of course she did. That's alright. You know what? Lightning bolts for everybody. And now he runs away. Okay, sure. Well. 2 out of 4 ain't bad, I guess. Hey, free Ridgewood bows. And we can sell those, although right now we don't have anywhere to hold the money. We have corrosive arrows. She can carry those. Those are flaming arrows. He has 25 of those. Those are just regular arrows. So, honestly, at this point, we have so many arrows of different types and we need to be using them. I'm actually going to create a little bit of space by leaving the regular arrows here and just taking like the Grolf arrows and the enchanted arrows and so on. Alright, well, back to the old standby. There we go. And now let's repair. Ah, see? See, I remembered. Condition 100%. I like that. 100%. 98%. Aha. And she has a armorer's hammer with 5 uses. Let's use that one first. Put that ring of scouting back on him too, a ring of the ranger. Oh, this doesn't need to be repaired, but this does. We do have a wet stone. Need to make room for it, however. There we go. You hold Everedge for a second. Back up to 91. There we go. And last but not least, their bows need repaired. We have no beeswax, though. So I'm just going to wait. Let's rest since we're so close to town. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that new armor. It is very good. I love the way that it looks. It's very cool without being like ostentatious. It could have been easily overdone, but it's not. Ooh. What's this? Are these Jaegers? They're not firewolves. Yes, let's surprise the enemy. Okay, well, if they're Jaegers, we were never going to surprise them. What are they? Karns. We've heard that word before, but I think this is the first time that we've seen them. And no, we did have some wax, and I think we left it behind because we had the bowstrings. So it was like, why carry wax then? Sort of thing. Okay, so these are some kind of wolf or something. Well, here's some kind of wolf or something. I don't know why I expected that to work. Because it would have been really cool if it had, I guess. Let's see. We're standing right there. Let's take the opportunity to use a touch spell. We never get to do that. Oh, good. Wonderful, they split up so that Aaron doesn't have to do anything special to destroy them with magic. I love that. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep getting our licks in with Hotfoot. Because obviously, we need to continue raising our spell accuracy. Should have drunken a Breedis Conduit before I threw that fireball. That would have made a big difference. Come on now, Aaron. There we go. Haha. They just skip their turns? Like, why? Let's see. I'm gonna come over here, because if Kaylin attacks, she's most likely to go this way. I might get one more shot in. Nope. Okay. Well. Yeah, they're not firewolves. Interesting. Okay, now we can repair armor. Really? Really? Are you sure? Okay. Well, fine. He didn't get hit. She didn't get hit. She did use her sword, though. Can I get that above 91%? No. That's fine. Okay, well. We've not made a whole lot of progress. Look at that. Wow, we're not very far from town at all. And there's another battle. Is this going to be like... Man, is this going to be like Chapter 6 all over again? Okay, well, Hey, nice. His stealth is at 80. Spell accuracy did go up to 63. That's not bad. Repairs at 78. Love to see that. Stealth at 81. Nice. That's a big jump. $85 of 73. He must have gotten a really big jump from that one lock or something? Surely not. Oh, wow. Huh. Scouting is at 70. Of course, that's 15 for the Ring of the Ranger. Melee's at 73. She's catching up. Archery's at 66. Not bad. That's better than his spell accuracy. And look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. 46% done on Lava Sphere, but more importantly, look at all of this stuff going up. Excellent. Would love to see it. I'm kind of tempted to just, like, go back to the inn again. It's, like, right there. Nah, I'm not gonna... We have all of this food and stuff. I am just gonna rest. Alright, let's see. Can we get the jump on them? Yes. Oh, Kaylin. How are you the one bringing us down? You're the stealthiest person here. I thought. Well, she used to be. Okay, let's see. Bandit. Bandit. Bandit Archer. Bandit Archer. William's going to be able to hit that guy first. Let's... If there are archers, we know what comes next. Cast Armor Light on Aaron, then of course they all shoot William. Like, fair enough. I mean, if you saw a mage cast a protective spell on himself, you would probably shoot the other guy, but still. Alright, let's just gang rush this guy. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now. Looks like we're probably going to have to get this guy first. The other one went down fairly easily, though, so this guy doesn't really scare me. Alright. The team is back at it. This chapter is going to teach us, like, how to play with 3 characters again. Because it does mean a different distribution of resources. Like, you already have seen me leading with an arrow from Kaylin, which may or may not be the best idea, but it is certainly something that I can do now that she's back in the party. Because William can melee tank. Get him. Get him. Can we hit him with a hot foot? We can try. Nice. That was a bold choice to shoot directly past your ally there, but I mean, I guess I just did the same thing. Let's cut off his escape over here. Surely he doesn't have that much life left in him. 2 hits. Come on, William. Oh, good, he's going that way, so. Nice. Very nice. That's what I was hoping, because William does the big hits with Ever Edge. Kaylin, you are moving in the most inconvenient places for William to be able to help you. I'm glad that with both of them back in the party, though, I do feel confident enough to stand here and, like, just grind hotfoot spells. Take him out. Not quite. Okay, don't let him get away. Do not do it. There we go. Alright, the dream team is back. That's more like it. That's how a battle should go. Meat pies. Rations. Wow, we'll just, Of course, we don't have enough room. Because of all of our cash. Well, that's okay, because we can just store these roast chicken legs here in this corpse of infinite nonsense where it won't go bad forever, like it would if we were actually carrying it with us. Because that makes sense. Phew. Okay. Whose armor got hit? She took a hit, didn't she? Not a big one, though, apparently. Back to 100%. Nice. Good job, William. I don't think that they can, because I think that they're just food for like camping and whatever when you get hungry. They don't actually restore health. Because I wondered about that way back at the beginning of the game. And I don't think that they do anything if you just try to use them as an item. More Trerangs. Well, these guys are not a threat anymore. Of the treasure chest back there in the background. It's so cool that like it pulls the 3D world into the battle with you like that, honestly. I do like that. Okay, time for some more target practice. I really want to get that spell accuracy up because we have so many good spells that it's hard to use because we can't hit with them. Although he's doing much better than he was. That's definitely for sure. Grinding a lot of that in the last chapter helped quite a bit. Every shot he lands helps, and every few shots that he doesn't land still kind of help. But as you can see, it also doesn't really matter. Actually, here, I might actually kill him with this. But not if I don't hit. Fair enough. Yeah, it's, sometimes it's hard to keep them all straight. Well, I mean, it's hard for me to keep anything straight, but I think of games like Might and Magic or Wizardry or something, and it's like, oh. No, that was the other one. Every time, just, oh, whoops. Okay, let me see if I can repair her armor. Yes. Only up to 99%? Wild. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. We are out of whetstones. So y'all will have to help me keep an eye out for someplace we can buy whetstones. Ooh, a lever puzzle chest. Yay. Oh, and I should check skills too. Okay, so his scouting, 71. Spellcasting. Okay, so all of this is still going up. That's great. Look at this. We've climbed quite a few ranks since we started this. I think some of those are increasing because he's researching Lava Sphere, which requires them, whereas like these others are, of course, are ticked. So, all right, puzzle time. Okay, the revered guide of each faithful arm following every face. Okay, the face, the face and arm thing, this is referring to the triad. So, aren't they called the, like, is the leader of each of the three churches called the Hand? I think? That, like, the Hand of Henna and stuff like that? Yes! Yes! Awesome. Okay, Essence of the Wind, very nice. And that should, yeah, okay. And then this is a Burrito's Conduit. He's got room for that. Cool. Yay! Huzzah! Okay, anything over here? Did I put... yeah, scouting. Want to make sure that he's got the Ring of the Ranger on so that we have the maximum amount of scouting available as we're just dithering about in the forest. Those are trees. I thought for a second that there were some enemies standing over there. Okay. So it looks like we just have come to a big fork in the road. So we can go south to Night Ridge, or we can go east to Havesley. Havesley is kind of off by itself, and then it looks like the road goes all the way around to Dumali. So, obviously, this is the first time we've been to Januli, because remember, we couldn't come north to Nathby from Gon when we were down there in Chapter 6. So, we are going to explore all of this for sure. Which direction do you guys want to go? Y'all want to visit Havesley first and take the long way around via Dumali and then come back up and backtrack? Or do you want to go down via Night Ridge and Beluker, Belushi? John Belushi? And then go around this way and circle. I can indeed flip a coin. You know, it's so funny. I'm such a nerd. Like, I don't have a coin handy, but there are dice within arm's reach. There's so many dice. So, but I think if y'all don't want to go one way or the other, then I am probably going to head this way towards Havesley. Because it's interesting how it's sticking way out over here. Like, it's the furthest town away on the map. And also, if we go down this way, and then here, and then around, I feel like we're actually traveling further than if we do this. I know that's not true. It just feels like it. So, I'm going to head towards Havesley. The Havesleys and the Havesley knots. Havesnotleys. This texture is weird, where the mountain ridge comes down right here. The way it intersects with the grass makes it look almost like there's a pit right there, kind of at the edge of vision. I keep thinking, see, it's sort of like my eyes playing a trick on me. And like if I get close enough, then there will be a channel there with a river in it or something.
Does it seem awfully quiet all of a sudden? We should be cautious.
Really? Okay, well, it's perfect time to rest then, I guess. Yeah, exactly. We've got to eat some of this food, right? So that we can carry more money. Ooh. The Trerang's the thing, apparently, in this episode. That's fine. I feel like the game is kind of softballing us so that we can get used to having 3 characters in the party again and controlling them all. And I don't hate that. I'm actually okay with that, because I do need to relearn that. And also it gives us a chance to, you know, grind a little archery, grind some spell accuracy. Like, that's fine. Oh, yes, that's a good point. Do they have any babies? Range 3, defense 3. They don't have a stat for baby. The game does not depict baby visually. You know, we've only seen one baby. And if I recall, I believe that Kaylin told us it was an ugly baby. Like, it's canon. There have been babies in the game, but the only baby we've seen has been an ugly baby. And I find that to be a crucially important, factor in the gameplay experience. The devs of Betrayal in Antara have gone really out of their way to show us what kind of world we're playing in, which is great. And it is a world that contains a single ugly baby. It's that kind of world. I'm glad to know. Forewarned is forearmed. There we go. So Trerangs either just don't have a lot of, like, defense skill, or Aaron is becoming a better shot. I hope it's the latter, but I'll take the former. 82 damage. Well, they're certainly not wearing armor. Goodness gracious. They're carrying anything? No. No babies. Oh well, maybe next time. Can we repair? No. I don't think she didn't even get hit. I don't know why I'm looking at her sword. We don't have a whetstone. Why did I do that? I clicked out of there knowing I wanted to come in here and look. I keep checking their skills. Oh, her assessment's at 40. I think that puts her... Yep. Yep, she is at the highest in the party for a skill that we don't really use. Well, that's fine. 89% on Lava Sphere. Yes, a single ugly baby and weird blue monkeys. But they forgot to get a baby. Yeah, they should have checked in. That town had 2 shops. So they had double the chances, honestly. There's a lot of woods around here. So I'm peeking between the trees to make sure that I don't miss a treasure chest sprite or a dig spot or something. It's so funny because it's just like when I'm jumping in Mario, like when I'm platforming, I lean. My family jokes that, like, you know, if you're from the South especially, you may have heard that tools don't work right if you don't hold your tongue properly. You know, like you go to hammer and nail and someone says, well, you weren't holding your tongue right. That's why you missed. Well, so, of course, the same axiom applies, that you have to lean to make Mario jump further. And now I'm leaning to, like, when I peer with the arrow keys between the trees, I'm, like, leaning as if I could see around the freaking tree. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Okay, an ugly necklace and some cash. Oh yeah, I guess you can't carry anything, can you? We need to find a jewelry shop, stat. Here we go. Right map. Man. We do need a whetstone. I hope that the next town has a weapon shop that isn't like a Fletcher. There we go. Yeah, it's a thing. Right? I still say that sometimes, and not everybody always knows what I'm talking about. It's like, I only get like 2 bars of cell phone signal out here. Well, you're not holding your tongue right. Okay, that is several mercenaries. So we're going to go over here to whatever this building is. Oh, okay. Sure. Wild dogs it is, then. Why not? I feel like... Oh. Is that what I think it is? I thought we just got to skill up. That sound must have been a notification that our spell is done cooking. And speaking of cooking, it's Lava Sphere. 2 points plus burn damage versus enemy in line of sight. Shoots an explosive ball of lava doing full damage at ground 0 and lesser damage within a 2-space radius. Okay, so it's like Fireball. Victims and or equipped wood and leather items may suffer burn damage. Ooh. Okay, see? I was saying that there should be more dots, more damage over time spells in this game, and I think one of you said that there was another fire spell that did inflict burn later on, so this is the one y'all were talking about. It's the same thing as Fireball, except, ooh, look at that. Fireball caps out at less, so that means that... Ooh, is that... So for every 1 stamina you spend, it increases by... Ooh, by odd numbers, because look at that. The first jump is 3, then 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. Okay, so for every 2 stamina, it goes up by 5 points of damage. So that means it caps 30 stamina. It deals 75. 75 damage to the target and inflicts burning damage. Well... Y'all, I don't think we can let this opportunity pass us by. I think we ought to give it a shot, don't you? Let's see. That looks pretty good. Let's not get greedy. Okay, that is, you know what? Sure. That is the only way that could possibly have gone and should have gone. I want nothing different. I'm so glad it happened that way. I am gonna drink 5 send water and try again though. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's go for 40 damage again. Because if I hit here, 1, 2, yeah, it won't get William, it won't get Kaylin, but it should still get these other 2 Karns on either side. There we go. Ooh. Flashing lights warning, I guess, but yep, there's the burn damage. So it is a dot. I do like that sound effect though, you're right. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna hit him now. Ah! Bitten by wild dogs. Defend your boyfriend. William! William, what is... You've got to protect your man. I swear. Kaylin has to do everything for you, too. They're only self-sufficient when she's not with them. Okay, there they were. I did not see them in the dark. Which, I mean, as per usual, right? Like, you wouldn't. So... Yeah, you definitely will always know who is currently on fire with that spell. We might be able to repair his armor. Yeah, there we go. And I'm not going to trade back, like, it doesn't matter, they're all the same. Good. He can wear his man's armor. His man's. Now, here's an interesting question, though. If we're done with Lava Sphere, can we learn another spell? Oh, no, okay. That was too much to hope for. Our skills are increasing, but they haven't gone up enough yet to unlock another spell. But hopefully soon, because they are going up at an impressive rate. I'm very happy with it. Okay, now this is a temple to somebody. Whomst. Yeah, that's... Okay, a temple of core. Alright. Okay, we don't need anything. Oh, and this is a separate guy. Okay. And yeah, that's what it is. Kaylin has the brain cell. Like, she... You know, it's like gravity, right? Like, things are attracted to stuff with a larger mass. So she already has multiple brain cells of her own. So when she's with the boys, like, the one brain cell that they share just kind of drifts into orbit around her, like the cluster. A brother of Kor welcomed the party.
I am Brother Kenneth. How may I be of service?
Aaron looked around the monastery.
This place looks old. What is its history? See how thick the walls are. These buildings were the original shepherd stronghold.
Oh, wow, okay. Aaron was puzzled.
I thought the shepherds were a recent development.
Brother Kenneth frowned.
Unfortunately, that cult's leaders decided to borrow from a noble source when they chose their name.
Oh, good. So the Temple of Kor frowns upon the racist hate group. Good. The brother tucked his hands inside his long sleeves.
When the Grulf War ended, a garrison was established here to watch the mountains and make certain the Grulf kept the treaty. Those soldiers were known as shepherds, since they guarded Antara from the Grulf. As the years passed in peace, the men turned from warcraft to more intellectual pursuits. It was to these noble, isolated people that the Triumph first spoke, and the garrison became the first home of the Brothers of Kor.
Whoa. Okay, that's cool. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so this is just a little history. There's a little history in the show. Well, thanks, Kenny. Kenny the priest. Alright, well that's neat. I love learning more about the game world like that. Okay, now I know enough to know that we're not going to be able to get around these guys, but maybe we can sneak up on them. Come on, game. There we go. There we go. The game is so finicky about who you can sneak up on and like where the line is. Mercenary archer. Okay, and I'm not fooled, so these two guys right here are not quote-unquote archers, but they're probably still going to shoot at us. Okay, I'm going to go up and lock one of them down. And armor light, for sure. Because there are 5 of them, and they're probably mostly going to have bows. You know what? Let's just concentrate on this guy. Beautiful whiff. At least this is a surprise round, so... I think that what I'm going to do here, since there are 5 of them, that this probably calls for a lightning storm. Oh man, I could go for some Dairy Queen. I want a strawberry sundae so bad now. Don't forget, if you're not already subscribed here on Twitch, subscribe and buy me a strawberry sundae. Let's see. Do we need armor light on either of them? I'm thinking probably not. Actually, well, no, 1, 2, that would get him. Oh, no, I'd have to set it up. They're not really in a great position for a lava sphere, because if I hit this guy, then Aaron would be shooting himself, and if I did this one, it'd be William. You know, if I had been really smart, if I had had the brain cell, I should have put Winter's Kiss on Aaron. I mean, I could do that now, but then they're going to get to him before he can get off a lava sphere. I should have drunken a Breedis conduit and shot them with lava sphere on the surprise round when they were all clustered up. But no use crying over spilt milk. Instead, I'm just gonna use them for target practice, since there are 5 of them. And a miss. Okay. Maybe I'll put adrenaline on William. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh my goodness, the shield. Well, yeah, shield against that. No, let me start with 5. Because it always heals more than I think it's gonna. There's adrenaline. There, right before this guy got in my way. Sans Imperious Passage. Come on, William. There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what we like to see. Okay, back to Hotfoot. Can't see that one. I'll hit him. He's a safe choice. Good. Okay. William's turn. That's a silly place to fire a longbow from. It's a very silly place to fire a bow. Okay, good. These lightning bolts are paying for themselves. You know I love it when a spell pays for itself. Okay. Gracious, William. Get a turn. Okay, there we go. That guy's been hit already, so let's take him out. There we go. Game was thinking about where to put that next lightning bolt. Oh my gosh. Those shields. They're insufferable. Insufferable, I say. Well, at least we're going to get to do some armor repair after this. Take him down. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to put armor light back on. I'm going to risk it. Because they seem mostly interested in William and Kaylin. Although I don't know how much of that is because the AI is like, well, we can't hurt Aaron, so... I need to focus on taking down the ones I know I can kill before I chase the other ones. Do we have... And Tortoise Bind just doesn't do anything. Because it only reduces... It halves their speed and range. And then this reduces their range by 50% as well. So, like, it's honestly, this is a better spell. Really. We do have web. How zesty am I feeling? Yeah, the lightning spell is absolutely one of my favorites. Okay. Yeah, the lightning storm is a very good spell. Very good spell. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to try to stop them from getting away. Okay. Can I hit anyone this way? Nope, have I screwed myself? I can shoot them, though. I can definitely shoot them. I was hoping most of the web would go over here, and it did not do that. There we go. Got one, though. Got one. Okay. In that case, this is going to do the most damage. Yes! Ha ha! Got you. Got you. That's what we like to see. Okay, cash first because we have 123 rations. How much room do we have for food? We have some room for food. We can take the rations. And those are corrosive arrows. We have room for those. And we'll just leave this stuff in the fridge. There we go. Hey. Okay, armor. Did she get hit even? I don't think she did. Okay, well, put that back on. And, ooh, hey. Nice. Archery's at 24. Oh boy. 81. He is a spicy melee boy. Spellcasting did go up by a point. That's good. Look at all these. Look at all of those that went up. 81. 54. Nice. And her melee increased. Good, 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 good. Good, good. We're moving right along. Rest. Rest, you fools. Okay. Anything over here? The road does kind of swing out pretty wide. Again, I'm just looking for treasure chests. Y'all have sharp eyes. Sharper than mine sometimes, so, like, help me watch for those little orange boxes. Everything, like, all treasure chests are apparently made with a pine stain in Antara. They're all that weird orange color, the generic video game wood color. Oop, there's a dig spot over there. With a path leading up to it. I guess they really don't want us to miss that. Fair enough. I'm not mad that they're pointing it out. Hey. Cool. Some beeswax. I'm not going to buy that right now, but I will absolutely take it for free. We can go ahead and use that on both of their bows, in fact. I will just mark this down. Oh, dig spit. Hey, do y'all dig spit? Let's see. He just has no room. So here, you take this. And then you take that. Repair. And oh, honestly, we should give one of these things of oil to her anyway, because that way they both have some. And then I'm just going to make things easy on myself. Let's see. Put that down. Give that to Aaron. Inventory Tetris. Hey. There we go. Haha. See, that wasn't that hard. The real challenge. Man, I'm glad this isn't like Titan Quest or Might and Magic 6 or something where there's like a fog of war on the map, and in order to see everything, you have to go up into the corners and push the darkness back and explore it. Because on the one hand, I like that shows me where I've been, but on the other hand, then I also feel compelled to do so out of a sense of completionism. Well, who the hell are we fighting? Okay. Dogs. Okay, let's try a lava ball. I'm gonna go whole hog this time. Give me all of your energy, chat. Let's see. I can't get more than 3 of them anyway. So I'm gonna shoot this one. Because, 1, I want to see if it does more damage to this guy than to this one, because this one is 1 hex away, like adjacent to the central blast, and this one is 2. And also, that one's already been shot with an arrow, so... Yes! I knew that was going to be a hit, and it did do more damage to that guy. Okay, so it does less damage to adjacent targets, and then even less damage to targets that are not adjacent. Fair enough. And these dogs are very on fire, aren't they? 2. I'm trying to count how many ticks they get, so to speak, of like damage. That's 3, I think. Because I can't really count phases. 4. I'm still not really 100% clear. 5 on what a phase is. The game does not make it easy to tell. But it looked like 5 ticks. So maybe that's 5 phases is how long the dot lasts. Where the hell were they? Over here at the... Okay. Oh my god, they were carrying something. What is this? The fatty meat. The purity of the slab of fat was only rarely marred by a sliver of meat which had somehow wandered into foreign territory. That sounds like a Discworld description of something. But... what is that for? Okay, it actually went into her inventory and not into the food inventory, which means we're probably going to need to give that to somebody? Like, is that a quest item? Okay. Fatty meat it is, I guess. Okay, he still has the Ring of the Ranger on. Ooh, another lever puzzle. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hold on to that meat because I don't know where that's going to go, but obviously it means something. Spine of the Empire, towering peaks of strength and majesty. They're probably referring to the mountain range. Yeah, what are these called? I legit can't remember. Does anybody know? Does it start with an A? If I can remember what letter it starts with, I might be able to remember. Oh man. AR something. It starts with an R like sound or something, like the Arcane Mountains. The Arknight Mountains, Archive. Because I remember hearing it and thinking it sounded a little bit like Antara, maybe. Am I making that up in my head? Is it the R? What would it be? I don't think it had a C in it. Arsene? The Arsene Mountains? That's obviously not it. It's not Arlene because there's not another E. But I think it ends in like an N sound though, like a soft sound. It's not like a est. Like Arsten? No, these weird fantasy names. An H? Okay, so well, I was close then. So is it like Harkane or Harkeen, something like that? I know that AR is in there. KU something, Harkoon. Harkoon? Oh! Hey! We did it! We puzzled it out. Okay, I'm gonna take those. My prize. Thank you for your assistance. I was not as far off as I worried that I was. The Harkoon Mountains. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds more correct, I guess. Like I can remember hearing the word and hearing someone pronouncing it. Aaron or somebody. Let's see. Anything else over here? This has to be the road to Havesley, doesn't it? Yes. Okay. So the town is going to be right over there somewhere. I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss anything. Whoa. Not everything was loaded. And then suddenly everything was loaded. This is a terrible place for a tree. What kind of road maintenance? Oh. He may have, actually. Old Kenny may have told us, and I just wasn't even thinking. Maybe that's why it was so fresh in my mind, is because he just said it. That might be it. You may very well be right. Come on, Antara. There we go. Okay. Mercenary Archer. Mercenary Archer. Regular Mercenary. Regular Mercenary. Okay, so these two are the ones to worry about. Let's go for it then. There's one. And this time we know what we're doing. I'm just going to put Adrenaline on Billy Boy here. And of course they immediately move to block his path. Oh, smart, honestly. It's not a criticism, that is admiration. Also irritation, but we work with what we have. What do I feel comfortable doing here? Should there be an armor light spell involved? Probably. We have lots of send water, so like I'm kind of abusing it. Which is honestly a great feeling because before a certain point in the game I couldn't do that. Haha! Kalen is too quick for you. Too slippery and dodgy. Go. He didn't even hit that other guy, so let's send him to his real target. Oh man, the shields! I wonder if how often a shield comes into play is affected by anything like your defense skill. I wonder. Because I feel like some enemies pop their shields out way more often than others. And it also seems like it's coming into play more often as the game goes on. And I'm starting to wonder, you know, actually, so her shield says protection 11%. You know what? Maybe that doesn't mean what I thought it did. Back when we first started, I was thinking, like the first time that we got access to shields, I was thinking the protection was the amount of damage it blocked or something, and I just haven't really paid attention to that for the rest of the game, because it, you know, we found out that of course that's not how shields work. They either protect you or they don't, right? If they pop out, they block all the physical damage. Maybe that's what protection means. Maybe that's the stat on the shield that determines how often that procs. I bet that's it. Wow, I'm only just now figuring that out. We're almost 40 episodes in, and I just figured out how shields work. Okay. Your boy's got the brain cell today, kids. Yeah, see, protection 28%. I bet that's exactly what it is. So, of course, condition is the item's hit points. Hardness is how quickly it decays. Protection is how often it gets used in the fight, how often it blocks a hit. That has to be it. So there you go. For anybody using this as a walkthrough, I'm going to hit this guy to get him a little bit closer because she's already been working on that dude. Take him down, Caitlin. I believe in you. I'm just going to rest. Ooh, he's running for it. I may have to chase him down with William because I don't want him to get away. Yeah, that's more important. Doesn't matter who gets the killing blow, it just matters that there is a killing blow and it's on them instead of us. Come over here. I was hoping we'd get done with this before Armor Light ran out, but... Ooh, very nice. Oh. How come she can get that close to him but can't attack him? Look at that. She can get right up on him but can't hit him. Wild. Okay, well, she can get in his way then and make him go around her a little bit. And this will reduce his range. That gives us more killing turns. Hit him, Kaylin. That's my baby girl. Alright. Help her out. No, 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 no. There we go. He's been hitting consistently. I appreciate that. Come on, William. You've got a chance. Finish it. Kaylin and Aaron should both get to go before he does. Okay. Here we go. We got this. He can't have that many. He can't have 40 hit points left. He can't. There we go. Whew. Got them all. It feels good to be in a position where instead of worrying about if I'm going to live through the fight or if I'm going to have to redo it because somebody died, instead it's a position of like we're back to, can I kill all of them before one of them runs away? And that is where I would much rather be. So, okay, I'm going to leave those flaming arrows. I'm about to rest again, though, so I'm going to take those fish because we'll eat them first. Whoa. Whoa. Was not expecting to see that when I popped the map open. That would explain why we haven't seen Havesley yet. It's because it's around the corner. What in the world? This has to be some kind of fortress. And there's a fence up there. Huh. That'll be a lot to check out. There wasn't a chest or anything, was there? No? Okay. If only Breland had had one of these, we could have just fast-traveled. Well, it's Havesley time, and there is a castle? There's a castle with dudes. That is a castle full of dudes. Huh. That's a castle full of multiple dudes. This almost looks like another castle over here. Okay, well, at least this is just an inn. Do you have a shop? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, a town this size had better have a shop. Shield makers. Okay, so 3 guesses what this shop sells, and the first 2 don't count. Alright, good, a tower shield. And they sell sand water. Very nice. Well, that's what we need to buy for Kalen anyway. So, good. Good. Because his tower shield is still at 80%, so that's not bad. But her growth shield is, it's about the same, but the protection is only 11%, and we are definitely in a position where we want this and we have the money to spend on it. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to redistribute our send water because he's getting a little bit low. And we also need to repair people's armor. Why do you have that? So I'm going to take care of that. And do a little inventory rearranging. And it looks like we have a lot more to explore in this town than I thought we were going to. Which is great, because that's going to give us a lot of meat to chew on next time. So, I hope that you will join me then, next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S. Oh, he's got something to say. The innkeeper inquired if the party wanted a room. We're not sure yet, replied William. We may just have a few questions. Okay. Well, we'll find out what those questions are when we come back for the next episode of Betrayal in Antara. Thank you for being here with me. This was a great start to the new chapter, despite the hiccups with the cutscene, but we learned a lot. We're going strong. We're closing in on the end game. I can feel it. This has been a great adventure, and there is still more to go, and I'm so excited. So I will see you back here next Saturday, or on Monday for Chrono Cross, or on Thursday for Disciples 2. Any of those are good. And don't forget to sub and follow here on Twitch if you aren't already, and you can do the same thing on YouTube where you can find the whole series and all our series, both mine and the ones that I'm playing with Specific Pixel. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well. Don't forget to comment, like the video, turn on notifications, all of that social media stuff that I have to plug to build the brand, right? You know how it goes. And I'll catch you next time. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.